Are they better off with Dak?
Does CBS know Bart is apparently clinically insane? I don't know what's going on here. I can't figure this out. It is so disrespectful to Steve Spagnuolo, a premier defensive coordinator. Right. It is so disrespectful to the Giants roster. It is so disrespectful to Eli Manning making his 184th straight start that it's a pick'em game? I mean...
Oh, really? You think it's going to be a walkover for the Giants?
I think the Giants are going to make Dak Prescott realize the preseason is pretend football.
Keep talking, Colin. We need this.
Pretend.
Thank you.
You know, when I talk to myself in the car, sometimes I'll drive and talk to myself. That's not a real conversation.
Right.
Well, it is with you.
It is maybe with me. Preseason isn't real football. You realize that. It's not real football.
Oh, it is to Skip when the Cowboys are involved. It's real football. Go ahead, Skip.
Here's the point. In all my years of covering the National Football League, I have never seen a rookie, especially a fourth-round draft choice rookie, look more in command, more poised over the entire preseason as this kid looked. He is the real deal. I'm out there on the limb taking this to the bank. Again, I don't know what Bart's talking about exactly. I know Bart, but my point is if he thinks it's because Romo just can't stay healthy from this point forward, I get that. But I think we have seen the future, and it might be right now with Dak Prescott. I think this stage will not be too big for him. I think that Eli Manning couldn't even throw for 200 yards against my Cowboys in either of the games last year. And that defense you referred to was ranked 32nd and dead last year. So I think it's time for Dak Prescott to arrive.
Yeah, and they had a fullback playing D-line. Well, now they just have D-linemen playing D-line. Skip, last year was last year. There's no question in my mind. The defense can't play any worse than what they played last year, Colin. If they give
and they've rebooted some of
it. Yes, and I get it. All these new guys, you got to plug in. JPP, he has a year now to understand how and what he needs to be able to do with that hand.
Yeah,
I think he's going to have a bounce back year. I like the Giants, Skip. I know you don't like. I know you love your Cowboys, and Dak is. You've never seen anything like it. But Eli.
Okay, there's two things in the NFL that really matter. Protect your quarterback. Yep. Carolina didn't do that great last night. And get their quarterback. If you can do those things, you win in this league, period. Yep. Denver last night gets to the quarterback. Okay, Dallas had a couple of guys. Randy Gregory, we thought not available.
He's gone.
Greg Hardy,
for good.
Done.
Yep.
Marcus Lawrence.
Okay, there is no pass rush. So Dak Prescott isn't going to be asked like Trevor Siemian last night to mostly manage the game. Dak's going to be asked.
That is correct.
Carry the team because our defense can't stop anything. You're asking Dak against Spagnuolo?
Was there an Ezekiel Elliott on the field last night? There was not. He will be the Rookie of the Year this year. I don't know if you watched him against Seattle in the third preseason game. He was headhunting Seattle's defense. He was looking for Cam Chancellor. I want to take him on. He's going to arrive also on Sunday. You're going to see him take that whole team up another notch. The defense played inspired 2 years ago for Romo and the rest of the offense that can be so explosive. That offensive line is the best in pro football. You got to give it that.
Easily.
Okay, and with Ezekiel and Alfred Morris, the 1-2 combination of that is going to be extraordinary to me. And Dak Prescott can also run with it. He's got way more upside than your guy Trevor Siemian has, and he will play with at least as much poise and patience and playmaking as Trevor Siemian did.
Well, but they don't have the defense. And I don't expect the Cowboys offense to score every time they get the football. So they're going to be in some games that they got to produce a lot of points.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe Dak Prescott?
28 points.
Right. Do you believe Dak Prescott is
2 years ago, they led the NFL
but that was Tony
time
Romo.
of possession.
That was Tony Romo.
This offense with Dak is even made to lead in time of possession more than it was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because Romo's gambling, rambling. He's going to take chances. Dak doesn't play that way. It'll be much more low risk, high percentage passes. But he's got a big arm, and he made big plays in the preseason.
By the way, remember this: Denver had a first-round quarterback. We don't want him to play.
Right.
The Rams have a first-round quarterback. We're not going to risk it. Carson Wentz is only playing because the Eagles traded their quarterback. Ideally, better, more talented players. Their coaching staff saying we don't want him near the field. In fact, Goff won't even dress. He'll be dressed like this. Dak Prescott, Giants, Spagnuolo. Here you go, national TV. That is
I'm
a
so
lot.
afraid
Thanks,
of that
Colin.
defense.
We got to let you go.
I will see both of you on Monday.